Hi everyone, and welcome back to the show. My name is Jim Evans, president of Gannon Wealth Security Partners, and yesterday we did a video that I apologize, we cut out the audio towards the end there. My mic died, but we were talking about the possibility of a market correction and what impact that would have on people's savings, whether that's in a brokerage account, an IRA, an old 401k, profit sharing plans, savings, investment account, brokerage accounts. And we were talking about the conditions that were going to play a big role in whether that correction happened by the end of this year or early in 2017. But that most financial analysts were saying there was a correction. And I got this email today and I wanted to read it for you. Hi, Mr. Evans. I saw your video yesterday warning people about a potential market correction. I am a financial advisor myself on a team of 6 advisors. We are currently warning our clients of a market correction for the same reasons you are. I enjoyed your video and I appreciate what you are trying to do by educating people on the things they need to do to best prepare for financial concerns and life issues. Keep up the good work. I also wanted to share an article that was written about 2 weeks ago that talks about Warren Buffett and how his company, which is Berkshire Hathaway, is reducing their exposure to a market correction. I hope you enjoy. Thanks again, and keep the videos coming. Thank you so much. Kim wrote that. So today I'm actually going to talk about what that article said, which is a fantastic article. I'm going to put a link so that you can read the article yourself. But I just pulled out a couple bullet points on what would Warren do. So in this article, it talks about what Berkshire Hathaway has done over the last couple years in their holdings in American stocks and American held companies. So in the second quarter of 2012, Berkshire Hathaway held 10.33 million shares of Johnson & Johnson. 2 years later, they held 327,100 shares. That is reducing their holdings in that stock, Johnson & Johnson, by 96.8%. What does Warren know that the rest of us don't, right? Warren Buffett is widely held. And I wanted to use this article because she's exactly right. Let's talk about what the big guys are doing because it might have an impact on what you should be doing as well. Second quarter of 2012, right? Same time he held 10.33 million shares of Johnson & Johnson. Berkshire Hathaway held 58,826,390 shares of Kraft Foods. That's a lot. In the second quarter of 2014, 2 years later, they held 192,666 shares. That's reducing their exposure to that stock by 99.7%. What are the stats of the stock market? In this article, which was written by John Whitefoot on ProfitConfidential.com, it was posted 9/13. Okay, so just a couple weeks ago, September 13th, 2016. Since March 2009, the New York Stock Exchange is up 126%. NASDAQ is up 232%. The S&P 500 is up 180%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 145%. Changes are coming. This can't continue forever. So what we were talking about yesterday is what can you do? What financial vehicle can you utilize that is going to say, no losses here? Principal protection. That is so important. When we know there's a market correction happening, call us. Call your advisor. Call whoever you can that you work with. Again, it doesn't have to be us. But call them and say, how can I guarantee that my portfolio or my brokerage account or my IRA only goes up? How can I ensure that on the good years, my values go up with the market? But on the bad years, when the market goes down, I lose zero. I lose nothing. How can I do that? They'll be able to help you. Do it now. Don't wait for the market correction because then it's useless. Then you're going to have to stay in it to get the rebound. Now, something I didn't talk about yesterday is that a lot of these financial vehicles will give you a bonus. And what they usually say, it depends on what state you live in, right? And how old you are. So call to see if you qualify, right? Call your financial advisor. They should be telling you about this right now, because the financial advisors, just like Kim said, financial advisors out there are holding cash for their clients, just like the big companies are holding cash. They're not reinvesting it back in the market because they know this correction is happening and they don't want to get stuck with the losses. A bonus says if you have $10,000 that you put into this financial vehicle, they'll give a 5% bonus, which means you're going to get 5% of 10,000. 1% would be 10% would be 1,000, right? So you're gonna get $500 bonus just for putting it in there, right? You're still gonna have all the liquidity that we talked about yesterday. Now, if you get 10%, you get $1,000 just for putting it in there. Now, when you think about old IRAs and 401ks that might have, let's say, $700,000 in them, and you think about getting a 5 to 10% bonus, well, that's just icing on the cake. Now you're talking about 35 to 70K just for moving your money over day one. And then on top of that, they're going to turn around and they're going to principally protect your asset so that even with this additional money, you can't lose principal during a bad year. Think about this. If you have questions, call us. We will give you the information. We will allow you to make a decision. People are smart enough to see the writing on the wall. But when you see what Warren is doing, Warren Buffett, that brings to light what you should be thinking about for your own personal finances. If you have questions, give us a call. This is a short video. I just wanted to piggyback on yesterday's video. If you didn't see it, watch it, because it goes through today's market conditions. It goes through why things are happening and why so many financial analysts and financial advisors are screaming, hold on to your cash. A market correction is coming. So, I don't want this to be fear-based. I want it to look like an opportunity, because that's what it is. You right now, sitting on your couch, looking at Facebook, watching YouTube, whatever you're doing, you have an opportunity right now to protect your money. There is almost nothing more important except for your health and protecting your family. But a lot of times protecting your money is protecting your family. So look into it. It costs nothing to call your advisor right now and say, listen, so-and-so, I just saw this video. What are they talking about? What can I do? How do I get a bonus? How do I protect my money and my family? So vitally important. Make the call. It's going to take you 10, 15 minutes to get the information. We're talking about 10 to 15 minutes. Geico made a whole branding on 15 minutes. It's going to take you 15 minutes to make a phone call that could save you 10, 20, or 30%. We don't know what that market correction is going to look like, either at the end of this year or going into 2017. It's going to happen, people. Everybody's saying it. Everybody can't be wrong. And historically, Warren Buffett has been pretty much on the right side of a lot of things. Thank you for watching today's video. It was a short clip. We'll be on tomorrow with more information, more strategies. We're going to try and get back to the estate planning and the retirement planning. But this just right now is so vitally important that I wanted to piggyback on yesterday's video. Thanks for watching.